dear Scout brother and sister. Welcome to Pathfinder Scout Vietnam. My name is Lê Anh Tuấn. I am a national coordinator of the Messenger of Peace Forum in Pathfinder Scout Vietnam. Today, I'm very delighted to be here and to present some Messenger of Peace activity in Vietnam. As you know, since being recognized as the 170th official member of the World Organization of the Scout Movement on January 10, 2019. Pathfinder Scout Vietnam has had activity to reach out the new trends in the world. One of the expansion activity is to implement the Messenger of Peace Forum as an initiative organized by the World and Asian Pacific region that are related to the Sustainable Development Goals launched by the United Nations.
By official participation in the 5th MoP NSO Coordinators Meeting in Bangkok, Thailand, conducted by the AFR from June 9th through the 13th, 2019, PSV has joined the training workshop on understanding of the messengers of peace in order to help Vietnamese scouts to understand more about MoP activities and to strengthen their capacity. PSV have proposed an idea to organize 3 training workshops in 3 different regions: Central Vietnam, the Central Highlands, and South Vietnam. The main objectives of the proposed workshops were: 1. To introduce the history and activities of the MoP. 2. To link the MoP projects and achieve the SDGs of the UN. And 3. To guide PSV members on how to become a messenger of peace. The PSV MoP project on fruit tree planting for disabled and poor households took place in 2 mountainous sites in Quang Nam and Lam Dong provinces in September 2019. This MoP project of the PSV was expected to achieve sustainable results 3 to 5 years later. By selecting suitable fruit trees and guidance on planting techniques from the scouts and young volunteers, the poor and disabled people can make use of the fruit both as a nutrition source for themselves or produce for markets that they can sell to boost their family income. Vietnam has been assessed as a country with an effective anti-COVID-19 epidemic record, with low cases of infection and no deaths in the first wave of the year 2020. However, the second and the third waves, and now the 4th wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, has begun to expand rapidly to many cities and provinces. At present, some provincial governments and the Ministry of Health has asked people to restrict travel and to suspend all mass meetings. Some places have been restricted and are facing a new wave of the virus. This challenge seems highly dangerous and fiercer than the first one, and more difficult to practically predict. Currently, the demand for masks has been massively increased. Standardized medical masks are now very expensive, and it is difficult to provide them to the majority of working people. In such conditions, a number of Scout units have devised a way to contact some local businesses and factories who can supply cheaper 3-ply non-woven fiber masks, which are washable and can be reused many times. A disinfectant hand sanitizer formulation has been developed and implemented by Scout teams. These Scout medical products have all been inspected. By requesting financial aid from donors and volunteers to make masks and hand-washing liquid, these can be produced with ex-works prices. After assessing needs, these Scouts products were delivered directly to recipients in many places, including schools, religious congregations, churches, pagodas, ethnic minority villages, sanitation workers, poor people, and so on. During the emergency, Scouts who are qualified doctors and medical staff members have contributed to COVID-19 patient treatment in hospitals and quarantine areas, as well as providing health care for people who have been in contact with infected people. The 2020-2021 MoP project on water supply for children in remote areas in the Mekong Delta and northern mountainous areas has proved to be of great significance in ensuring a clean and adequate source of drinking water for disadvantaged places. There were many PSV MoP projects regarding rural infrastructure development, such as bridges, the provision of trees, house building, and the donating of equipment for poor communities and orphanages. Despite many difficulties and challenges over the past 2 years, the Peace Messenger program of the Pathfinder Scouts Vietnam has made meaningful contributions, helping the community and increasing the competence of young scouts in social activities.